Been doing some thinking about what you should do on your last day when you're visiting Japan. My flight doesn't leave Narita Airport until around 9 p.m. I'm flying Hawaiian Airlines. Normally I fly Air Canada, and those flights typically leave closer to 3 p.m. That doesn't leave you with a whole lot of time on your last day. Usually you wake up and you pack and maybe have some breakfast and generally head to the airport so you get there on time. But since I don't have to be at the airport until probably 6:30, I've got plenty of time. So here's a few things that I would recommend doing on your last day in Japan. Stop in a pachinko parlor. Just kidding, they're awful. Visit somewhere new. I haven't spent much time in the Ginza district, so I chose that area. An upscale district with fancy boutiques, sushi bars, and more. What was once a swamp, yes, seriously, is now a fashion capital that sells $200 Hello Kitty phone cases. And I love the architecture here. Explore unknown neighborhoods. You may just discover neat shops, restaurants, or landmarks. Do some shopping. Do you need any treats or souvenirs? Head to Don Quixote. This is a crazy discount store that seems to sell everything. The greatest store to shop for silly trinkets while also grabbing some treats or beauty products. Don't you just love their mascot? I nabbed myself an ice cream for my walk. Or maybe check out Book Off, Japan's premier used media store. Learn Japanese after buying packs of cheap manga. Or get a book for under 200 yen. I personally collect Rurouni Kenshin. Find a view. I came back to one of my favorite areas, Tokyo Dome City, to show you one last free view. At the Tokyo Dome Hotel, you can ride the elevator up, over 40 stories high. It's a beautiful view, and also a very quick ride. Poetic, really. In just a couple of minutes, your view will be over. Over in the blink of an eye. Just like this 2-week adventure felt for me. You know, Tokyo feels like my second home. I can't wait to go back. And for many people, it's a once-in-a-lifetime trip. So enjoy every second of it. Enjoy your trip to the airport. Buy any last-second gifts or snacks for the plane. However, expect higher prices at the airport. Relax. You're almost home. Finally, think back on all the great memories and daydream about that next trip. じゃあ、最後にファイナルファンタジー4をやるつもりです。あ、僕はもう死んでる。Hello, thanks for watching again this week. So, that's it? This trip is over. Spoilers, I do go back to Japan a couple different times, and plan to in the future several times. But this particular trip is done. For a lot of people, they might only ever get one chance to go to Japan. So for those of you who have been to Japan, what are some things that you did on your last day that you would recommend somebody do? Now, I was lucky enough that my flight didn't leave until late in the evening, so I had a full day. But for people who leave at probably like 3 p.m. or something from the airport, their last day really is the previous day before you leave. Some other things you should probably do on your last day in Japan is find your favorite meal and eat it. Once you get to the airport, the food is not quite as good as it would be out and about in Japan. So if you're like me and you just love having a good bowl of ramen, don't wait until you get to the airport to have your last bowl of ramen, or else you fly home a little disappointed. So what's next? Well, we'll be doing some videos about tasting different flavors of haichu, which are Japanese candy. I have a lot of flavors. We'll be jumping into season 2, which is primarily about the trains of Tokyo, geared towards preparing anybody who might be going to the Tokyo Olympics next year in 2020, and anything else that might come up. If you have any suggestions for a video, feel free to let me know, and next time I'm in Japan, I'll give it a shot. If you liked this series, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and I look forward to what comes next. Thanks for watching.